everybody, happy Tuesday. Stephanie Inglis here with the Tuesday Live, and I wish I had the lake behind me right now. Unfortunately, I made several attempts this evening to go live actually at this location in Tuftonboro or Wolfboro area, but had no success. So for whatever reason, it wasn't working, and I'll just have to tell you about it here on my back deck. So I wish the lake was behind me. I wish Winter Harbor was behind me, but Winter Harbor is the location I was speaking about. It's split directly in half between Wolfboro and Tuftonboro. The town line goes straight through it. So one shoreline is all Wolfboro, one shoreline is all Tuftonboro. It's accessed right off of the Broads. So as you're coming from, let's say, the northern portion of the lake and heading south, hook a left right before you get into Wolfboro, and there's basically an S-shaped bay called Winter Harbor. So in the Wolfboro side, the one part of the S terminates at what is Cary Beach, which is like a town-maintained Parks and Rec beach part of Wolfboro. The other end of the S is Tuftonboro Neck Road. Underneath Tuftonboro Neck Road is a little bridge, and the water goes underneath there, obviously, to the basin. So the basin terminates on the other end, and that bridge, you unfortunately can't get under it with too big of a boat, small fishing boat, things like that. There's definitely a height restriction, but it does terminate there. So that's kind of the lay of the land there. There's a boat launch right across from the Libby Museum on 109. 109 runs along that shoreline there with a public boat launch, which is super popular. You'll always see people onloading, offloading with a really good sized new dock that they put in just last year. So that's really great. A lot of times you'll see barges in and out because it's such an easy access point. In the wintertime, that boat launch turns into the snowmobile trail. So it actually gets a lot of activity in the winter too, not just for snowmobile traffic, but also ice fishermen. You'll see a ton of ice fishing going on out there, bob houses, things like that. And overall, so like I mentioned, the biggest thing with Winter Harbor is as you're going through, if it's a choppy day and there are, white caps out on the lake, you can dart into Winter Harbor, and it's usually like a different world. The end of what is, I guess, Wolfboro Neck, so Umbrella Point, Broadview Road, what's down there, that whole shoreline is kind of what protects everything from the Broads. So it's a great spot, like I said, to come in. You'll see a lot of water sports going on in there because it's always so protected. You get awesome sunsets. And from the back portion of the lake, kind of by where 109 is, it's one of my favorite views because you get to see kind of the up close bay and lake, but then in the distance you can see Gunstock and the Belknap Mountain Range. So it's kind of that neat juxtaposition of distant and far nature kind of right in front of you. But definitely a spot that we go often any time of day, but nighttime especially, because it's a great spot to go in with a cocktail and some snacks and kind of wheel your way through the coastline, or you can go in the daytime and drop an anchor somewhere and you're not going to get a ton of traffic. So that's really the nice part of it. And again, it's good for all different seasons around the lake because it has that access from the ramp. So definitely one of my favorite spots on the lake. I encourage people to check it out. Like I mentioned, it's split kind of directly in half between Wolfboro and Tuftonboro. So it's only about 5 minutes from downtown Wolfboro by car, and a great location. So check it out. Hopefully I will be able to go live there at some point, but unfortunately technology just didn't allow today. So you get, like I mentioned, some trees in my backyard, but still beautiful. The black flies are definitely out. I did pick up some Bailey's Bubble ice cream though, so I will make myself feel a little bit better and have that tonight. It definitely feels like summer once they open. So thanks everybody for tuning in, and I'm sorry we are not live at the lake next time. Until next time.